Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe and like. Now back to the news. Pete Davidson is back 20 pounds heavier, off drugs and single. He's also raring to go for a nostalgic high-wire Saturday Night Live weekend. Along with pretty much every other past and present cast member, he'll appear on SNL 50. The anniversary celebration airing live on NBC and Peacock at 8 p.m. Sunday, February 16. But he admits that when he recently watched his audition for the show filmed in 2014, when he was just 20 years old and wearing a Spiderman T-shirt from Target, he cried. "The innocence in my eyes made me so sad," Davidson told Page 6 of the footage, featured in Peacock's Beyond Saturday Night docu-series. "Showbiz is so tough, and I didn't know how tough it was. I picked the wrong business to have a mental illness and go into. I'm one of the most insecure and sad people ever, and I picked the most insecure, sad business to go into," the 31-year-old Staten Island native said, partly joking, partly being his disarmingly candid self. Davidson, who has been very open about his struggles with sobriety and diagnosis of borderline personality disorder and PTSD, added that, at least in the early years, he felt like a bit of an outsider on the show. "Everyone was 10+ years older than me, and I had a hard time fitting in. No one was mean, but there was an age difference," he said. "They were getting married, having kids, and I was like, do you guys want to come over to play video games? So I hung out with Lorne." Show creator and producer Lorne Michaels took a chance on Davidson, one of the youngest people to ever be cast on SNL without a grand plan. "Lorne told me, 'I'm not really sure what to do with you, but I know you should be here,' Davidson recalled. "And it was life-changing. I owe him my entire career, and I love the guy. He's one of my closest friends." Even when Davidson had doubts himself, Michaels reassured me that I belonged. "He's my Tony Soprano, and I'm his Christopher Moltisanti. One day he might kill me and it would be worth it." But he also admitted that, while on the show, a lot of the noise around his personal life got too loud. It's easy to look at Davidson's love life and think he's the luckiest Casanova in the world. The comedian didn't always see things that way, though. "It was pretty humiliating and upsetting, honestly. Everyone is dating everyone and it's Hollywood. Look at Paul Mescal, Timmy Chalamet, Barry Keogh," he said. "But because I'm ugly, they wrote about me. I was harassed for like 5 years, and it made my life a living hell. It's embarrassing because you want people to write about your work. I was one of the youngest ever cast members on SNL, and all that got pushed to the side because of who I was dating," he said. He's been linked to Kim Kardashian, Kaya Gerber, Kate Beckinsale, Larry David's daughter Cassie David, actresses Phoebe Dynevor and Margaret Qualley, and Chase Sui Wonders, his co-star in his one-season Peacock sitcom Bupkis. There was also a whirlwind engagement to Ariana Grande that lasted for about 4 months in 2018. "When we see each other, which is few and far between, because we're not in the same circles, it's all love," Davidson said of the singer and actress, now up for an Academy Award for Wicked, adding, "I hope she wins the Oscar. I hope she takes the gold. I've had some pretty adult relationships with some pretty amazing women, and when it's ended it's been cool," he said. The actor insists it was as embarrassing as it was flattering when the internet declared he had BDE Big DK energy. "I'm a very sensitive person and it's humiliating to see a picture of yourself eating a sandwich in a pink t-shirt with the headline 'This is what BDE is,'" Davidson said. Still, he was more than happy to strip off for ads for Reformation, the women's clothing company, that debuted this week. "If you're going to be in underwear showing your mushrooms, you might as well get it out of the way before you turn 40. His most recent relationship, with Outer Banks actress Madeline Klein, ended last summer. "Now, over the last 6 months, I'm not dating," Davidson said. "I'm starting to turn my life around." He's on a full cleanse, not just from women, but also drugs, social media, if I need to know something, my friends will tell me, and tattoos. "It's going to take 10 years to laser them off," Davidson said, and he regrets all of them, telling Seth Meyers, "I made a lot of those decisions before rehab, so I have the dumbest tattoos. I got a collection of cartoons smoking blunts like a Muppet smoking a blunt, the Tootsie Pop owl smoking a blunt." Now, he told Page 6, "I've had 6 months of good living and working hard, and I realized that if you want to be treated the way you want to be treated, you have to do the work.